have Nomad Cosmetics holiday launch here to play with. This is getting me very excited for the Christmas season. I'm going to be doing 2 looks with the palette. I'm going to give you close-ups and swatches first, then I will show you look 1, look 2, and give you my initial thoughts at the end. Now, of course, this is not a review. This is just me demoing the different shades, giving you my first and second impressions on the formulas, etc., and just maybe helping you decide if this palette could be right for you. I will link Nomad's site down below. It is not currently available at the time of posting, but usually they launch on a Monday or Tuesday after the day that I post the video. So if you want to check out their website, go ahead and do that. I do have an affiliate code with Nomad. It's Rachel. If you want to save 10% off your purchase at Nomad Cosmetics, I do get a small commission from that sale. So thank you so much in advance if you do. Let's do it. Nomad Cosmetics is a destination-based indie brand. They do different collections based on different destinations around the world. And this one is a lot of the words in this palette are German. I have looked up pronunciations. Please be patient with me if I'm not perfect with the pronunciations. I am making an effort to look them up. So this is the Christkindlmarkt. Beautiful cover, like super nostalgic Christmas. I'm so excited. This is the back of the palette. Gives you a little preview for what's inside. And the cover is really cool. It's hard to tell on camera, but there are little windows that you can open. I kind of don't want to, but I will for you. Almost like an advent calendar. And then they have little things that peek through. So there's a bunch of them here, super cute. This is what the palette looks like. Really, really nice, almost like a wrapping paper texture. There are some raised elements. There are some glossy elements. The back of the palette has some information. And on the inside, we have this gorgeous festive Christmas color story. This is really laid out in a very interesting way. I don't know if you can tell, but it is meant to be like a tree. And the ones that are included in the tree are all shimmers. And then the 6 on the perimeter are mattes. I thought that was really cool. I have not swatched this palette yet at the time of filming this, but they look incredibly sparkly and very multidimensional and pretty. So very excited to get into that for sure. So let me give you some information about this palette while I give you close-ups and swatches. They do always include a postcard with information about the collection. It says Christkindlmarkt Color and Chrome Palette. Christmas time, all across Germany, town squares framed by half-timbered houses and medieval churches come alive as the traditional Christmas markets, Christkindlmarkt, light up the season. The palette, it's Santa sparkles and O Tenenbaum peek through the windows of the Advent calendar-inspired packaging to discover a festive and charming holiday market. Inside, radiant shimmer and chrome shades are arranged in the shape of twinkling Christmas tree at the center, surrounded by matte hues of fir green, St. Nicholas red, and marketplace neutrals. 6 mattes, 5 shimmers, 3 duochromes, and 1 multichrome. Every time they release a collection, they do donate to a cause that has to do with the destination. So this time they are proud to support the UNESCO World Heritage Center that helps conserve 55 sites in Germany. So very excited to have this. And I like that they're releasing it now because it does give you a chance to pick it up if you want to use it for, the upcoming holiday season. You have plenty of time. Or if this is something that you want to maybe gift to someone, you've got plenty of time to do it, which I really appreciate. So I also have some launch details, which I will also put in the description box if you want to reference it there as well. It's going to launch on Monday, November 3rd around 5 p.m. Eastern time, which is now going to be their new launch timing, which I think is a really good idea. The palette is 15 pans. It retails for $49. There is also going to be a free holiday gift included with the orders at launch, and it is not limited edition. It will be available for at least 12 months. They did mention to us, the people on the PR list, that we are not getting the holiday gift until a little bit later. It's not quite ready just yet for us. So we will be getting it. Of course, follow me on Instagram if you want to see. I'm always updating when I receive things in the mail. I automatically take them in and film them for my Instagram story. So I will do that as soon as I can. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this palette. Are you excited for this? This seems like a really fun idea. They haven't done like a true Christmas themed palette in quite a while. I remember they did a 9-pan years ago, and I wasn't a biggest fan of the formulas and the color story of that palette, so I'm hoping I'm gonna get along a little bit better with this. I have a feeling I will. I'm gonna create my first look with the palette now. I know it doesn't seem very exciting, but I do want to do for my first look something pretty simple. I am kind of on my way out the door. So I want to use one of these really pretty shimmers as the star of the show, and maybe just kind of light on the mattes. That's what I'm thinking. I have already primed my eyes, and I'm going to go into the shade Krampus right here, which is just like a cool tone brown, and put this through the crease. Oh, it's got more pigment and a little deeper than I thought, which is fine. And by the way, I forgot to say, I always, with these videos, I list everything that is on my face in both looks in the description box as well, if you're wondering what else I'm wearing. I'm gonna take that same shade on a smaller brush and just blend it on my lower lash line. I'm gonna take that same shade on another brush and kind of place it just on the outer corner of my eye. Again, I don't want this to be too much depth. I want to keep it pretty simple. And I feel like this palette is going to be really good for like a 1 or 2 shadow look, because there's so many different shimmer options. I feel like you could just pop one of these shimmers on your lid, put one thing into the crease, and you're good to go, which is exactly what I'm doing. I am going to go onto my lid with the Shine On Shimmer Shadow Enhancer from Clionadh and Bad to the Brow. And I want to use the shade Gingerbread right here. It looks like a duochrome. It looks gorgeous. So I'm going to pick that up. Ooh, that is beautiful. I'm going to pick that up and just, oh yeah. This is exactly what I was looking for. Just like a really pretty, eye-catching shimmer. It has kind of a translucent base, which makes it look a little more, I don't want to say natural, because this is not natural, clearly, but just like a lighter, brighter look, which is what I was looking for. Also, how cool is my shark tooth ring? I got it at a craft fair this weekend. I love sharks. They're one of my favorite animals. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of all I want to do for eyeshadows. I don't even think I'm going to use anything as an inner corner highlight from here. I kind of want to just pull into something else. I know this is kind of boring, but I wanted to just kind of showcase what you could do as a simple look, and definitely showcasing this one shadow that you see on my lid. It is beautiful. So I will be right back. I'm just going to finish up the rest of my look to come back and show you the final look. All right, and this is the finished look number 1. What do you think? Beautiful. This shimmer is perfect for a 1 and done look, or, you know, technically 2 and done, because I did put a matte in the crease, but I really feel like this palette is going to be good if you like to do those types of looks, like 1 and done, 2 and done types of looks. I never used to be that person, but I've become that person so much more. I really enjoy something like this, where it's just very simple, quick, really pretty. I don't know. I've really been enjoying this type of look. So I do enjoy also a deep, depthy look as well, which I will do for my next look. I will definitely deepen it up, make it a little more dramatic. But I feel like with the holidays, you kind of, or I should say, I kind of want the option for both types of looks. You know, like sometimes I want it light, sometimes I want it deep and dark if I'm going somewhere at night, you know, a holiday party or something, but daytime, this is perfect for me. So anyway, yeah, I'm very excited about this look, to wear this for the rest of the day. I'm very much enjoying it, and I will send you off to the next look now. All right, we're gonna do a second look with the palette. I wanna do, well, first of all, I swatched. This is the multi-chrome right here. It looks beautiful. I want to use it. I have already primed my eyes. I'm going to go in with that same transition shade that I used in the first look, Krampus, and put this through the crease. I want to incorporate the red St. Nicholas right here. So I'm going to pick that up and Kind of put this through the crease as well. I don't know how it's gonna mesh with this brown taupey shade, but I do want to pull in the red a little bit. It's almost making it look a little purple because I put it with that taupe, which is fine. I'm going to take the shade Nutcracker, which is a dark brown, and put this in the outer corner. Okay, off camera, I put the Shine On Shimmer Shadow Enhancer from Clionadh and Bad to the Brow. I want to go in with Glühwein right here, which is the multi-chrome in the palette. It looks beautiful. I'm going to put this all over the lid. Oh, that is beautiful. I love it. One thing about Nomad's multi-chromes that I've said many times before, they are really nice. I feel like they're a very unique formula because they're not ultra emollient. So I appreciate that. They're not, I mean, I don't suffer from creasing anyway. I will say this one does feel creamier than their past multi-chromes. So keep that in mind. And it has a stronger shift than their past multi-chromes. I'm wondering if they've reformulated it a little bit or what, or just the pressing of it is different, but they're still really nice, not overly emollient, because I don't really love a super emollient shadow all the time. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera. Let me add some more makeup to my face and I will come back and we can finish the look together. Okay, I'm back with some more makeup on my face. Let's continue with the look. I wanna take Nutcracker and I wanna take it on a flat definer brush and push it up against my lower lash line. I don't personally love to, I have a cat hair. Got it. I don't personally love to put red on my lower lash line. I feel like it makes me look a little sickly. So what I'm gonna do is take a pencil brush. I'm going to mix the shades Nutcracker and Krampus and just blend out my lower lash line with that. For my waterline, I'm going to use ColourPop's Brouhaha. And for my inner corner, I want to try the shade Christmas Pyramid. It may be not light enough. I may have to put a matte white from another palette on top, but let's try it. Actually, that works pretty well. It's not super brightening, but it does work. All right, let me go off camera, finish up the rest of my look, and come back to give you my initial thoughts on the palette as well as show you the final look. All right, and this is the finished look number 2. What do you think? This is a total me look. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I actually really like how when I mixed the red with this taupe, it does look a little more like a purpley red. I feel like that might be a really nice way to incorporate red into your look if you're not super into a bright red, because that can be a scary shade to work with or wear. I know a lot of people don't really like red like that. So yeah, of course I do want to try the red on its own, not layered over something to see like the pigment level, but I actually really like how that came out. The shimmer on the lid is, you know how I feel. It's beautiful. So yeah, I love this look. I love it so much. I think this palette is really pretty. It's very festive for the holidays. If you especially like shimmers, I think you're really gonna get on with this. If you liked their Fairy Tale Europe palette, but you want like a smaller version with some more options for mattes, this might be a really good companion palette to that. I don't know, I feel like it's just really pretty and festive for the holidays, but of course you can use it beyond Christmas as well. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to continue using the palette. I will create more looks with it. I will put it in a palette ranking in the future. But of course, again, let me know your thoughts. I will link Nomad down below. It's not available at the moment of posting. It will be available come Monday. And I know I popped up a graphic in the beginning when I was editing, but I didn't say out loud, I did receive this in PR from the brand, just to be transparent. But yes, I will see you very soon in another video. Bye.